Hello there guys, it's me Boardman again. I have taken a short break since I've been reading the first part of Ghostbusters Legion graphic novel. So, if you haven't seen a first part of reading Ghostbusters Legion graphic novel, some of you quite enjoyed it so far, so I will continue read it halfway through in the middle of this graphic novel on part 2, but hope I will conclude it about 50 minutes. Now, it's now time to continue more Ghostbusters Legion. I'm halfway through the second movement when he tells me to stop and play the rest of the concerto backwards, right? Which is a pointless excuse. He just wanted to see my sweat. I swear these Western European conductors of divers. So then, I took my shirt off, performed the rest of the piece topless, and he promoted me to first solo. That's great. You don't even care, do you? What? No, I care. It's just been a long day. Start over. I'm listening, Peter. Roger, hey, I saw your last movie. It was excellent. The script was crap. Nah. It had cheerleaders and aliens. That makes it automatic 7 at least. So when you are going to cast me, you know, my mom says I remind her of a young Denero. Could you sign this for me, Dr. Fateman? Sure. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our guest of honor and the sponsor of this event. Please don't let it be him. Please don't let it be him. Goes Tully? Everybody. Excuse us, Pia. Wait, I've got you. Forget it. Come on, Dana, let's go. Dana, wait. Stay, please. Why, it's obvious you don't need me here. He was just a friend. They all friends, Peter, or fans, or admirers, or groupies. I thought we were going to spend tonight together, just the two of us. Do you know how long it's been since we have done that? Since we have had a serious conversation that wasn't interrupted by autograph hound or some ghost you had to go. Take care of it. Take her off. I don't do serious very well. I know. Goodbye, Peter. Bring. Ghostbusters, come down, sir. All right. Hold, please. Broom. Ghostbusters, really? Hold. Ghostbusters, look, buddy. If this is kind of joke. Broom. Let me guess. There's a ghost in your fault? 1 minute. Manhattan First Bank, New York, Trust, Albany, National and City Financial. 4 different ghosts in 4 different banks at the exact same time. Odd. Very odd. Grudge. Now, that's what I call a witch diet. What, they can't all be funny? That's the biggest class they 3 I've ever seen. But in such a tight space, it shouldn't be easy to pin down. I think it'll wait outside. Good idea. Eat 'em up, boys. Steady and grr. Oh no! Don't let Don't let it go. Away. Sag. Got him. One down. 3 to go. Crane. Whoa. Scourge. What a joke. I think you are kinda cool. Especially for the one with glasses. Please, they are so obviously fake. My cousin's boyfriend works at the mess office, and he says the city pays them to run around and put these shows. They are just a tourist attraction. It's like sci-fi street theatre. Why don't you say that? Don't you believe in ghosts? No, I don't. I've lived here my whole life and have seen some weird stuff, but I have yet to see the Boogeyman at Barney's. What we're in Manhattan, not on some ancient Indian burial site. But we are. Lampet Indians murdered by Dutch and English settlers during generations of immigrations who lost their life to the cold or hunger. The thousands that died building this city, and the millions more that have been its victim, their bodies litter this ground. New York is built on the dead, and they aren't happy about it. Whatever. Yeah, go back to the village, freak show. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they aren't real. This isn't your city, it's ours. And we're going to take it back. I'm too tired to ride the unicorn, mummy. Why you are gone 6 more banks cold or the city? That's not possible. It happened I told them you were out of town. Third. Should it go with Dad? Shh. Third. I love that sound. My parents used to fight all of the time, but I think it was their hobby. It sit in my room and listen to them yell and scream and just beat the hell out of each other, all right? But we lived next to Hopkins International, so every half an hour a plane would fly over and the sound of its turbines would drown out of their voice for a few seconds. It was magic of God. Reach down and shut them up. It's time. That isn't true, Mike. Yes, it is. Thanks for coming out here, Ray. You and Peter and Egon were a team. We're stuck together. They only put up with because of you and my collections of books on the occult. Egon's on sleeping with that copy of Tobin's Spirit Guide I gave him. No, well, not as much. It's just breathe deep. Let the sage cleanse your characters. You are sure this is going to help me pass psych? Positive, a calm soul creates a healthy mind. Now, for the next phase of purification, I need to apply some mystical Tibetan oil to your body. So, if you could just take off your blouse. This is your mystical bathroom oil. Peter, that machine is ready. Now, isn't third best time way. But we're going to make history. We can make history in 15 seconds, 20 tops, okay? Perfect. Wait, if we don't finish the ritual, there'll be a curse. There you are, not getting lucky tonight, curse. Shut up, Drotherhaven. The rings are made from a special Meldarium iron boron alloy. As they spin, they'll create a magnetic field that will put intense pressure on the space-time fabric. This should cause vacuum polarization at the quantum level and tear the hole in the dimensional barrier that separates our world from the spirit world. An opening large enough for us to collect data through, but it's not so big it sets off a chain reaction that destroys the universe, probably. That's why I like you, Egon. You are an optimist. So if this works, I get my PhD, right? Even better, if this works well, have made the most significant scientific discovery in the history of mankind. Pretty. Now, do Madonna and share hugging? It's a secret Polynesian design. The outer circle channels spiritual energy into the inner circle where it's stored. So, chair isn't involved. I still saw the Babylonian geometric formula would work better, and you are still wrong. Stand still. Well, hello, hello, kill her. Ma, Raho, I know, I know. Turn it on. Alright guys, time to change the world. 47% and climbing. 66%. The room is working, it's containing the energy. 89%, 93%, 98%. Wait, something's wrong. Get back. Oh, everybody alive? What happened? The rotors must have malfunctioned. Mike? Are you? No. Get out. Get out of my mind. Call security. Mike, please. Janine, have you seen Way? That's weird. It's not like him to wander. No. Woo? Sorry, go ahead. Red, you do come down with a chase of deculpators in case of a water landing. Do those as a flotation device? If I stand close to you and talk, is there an echo? Done. I'll think of more later. Morning, Egon. These readings can't be right. They just can't. Riz and I will be in Albany until noon. Janine, I'll have my phone call if you need us. Call. But, the sweet irony of Egon. Don't worry, I'll put the good word for you. No, you won't. Yes? You say anything to him, I will shove this dumb sofa down your throat. You'll be crapping plastic for the week. Understood? Understand? Operator? Yeah, I need the number for the Madeline Haven in Cleveland, Ohio. All right. Thank you. Hello, Mrs. Heaven? No, I'm not saying anything, ma'am. My name is Ray Stuntz. I'm a friend of your son. Michael and I was wondering. Mrs. Haven? Hello? The guards Haven assaulted, regained consciousness last night. Physically, feel fine, but they have no memory of the attack. Are you Santa Claus? Oh, no, sorry. You must understand, for Dr. Spangler, that reality is my business. It's my job to explain to these patients that the voices they hear and the things they see aren't real, but merely symptoms of their illnesses. That no matter how strange something may appear, there's always a rational explanation for it. But this baffles me. And I want a kitty and a doll that goes potty. What are you doing? It was just easy this way. And a BB gun and Tomahawk fusion reactor. Not good. I just don't get down. Venkman, I need you now. You know, Egon, there's some things you really shouldn't yell. What? Finally, setting up netgoals.com. This is a reading from a normal ghost. And this is a reading from one of our recent busts. Look at the difference in their energy patterns. It makes no sense. If you say so. Ghosts don't have a brain per se, but they do have ectoplasmic cortex, the ball of a highly active ectoplasm that radiates psychokinetic energy and controls the rest of their body. Every apparition we have captured in the last week has had abnormally low activity. It's as if they were in sort of fog state. They went to Idaho. It's when the mind isn't fully aware of body's actions. Somehow, their cortexes had been otherwise ridden. And according to the sample I took, the spirit that appeared in Michael's room the night he escaped was the same. It moved, but it wasn't conscious, like a puppet or a zombie. So something's controlling them or someone. By the way, I hoped you'd come. Jeez, Mike, you almost gave me a heart attack. Look, like I've spent a third of my life in a mental hospital, I was going to say thinner. I'm not going back. The cops are after you. The hospital doesn't look kindly on a escapees, and I have now decided to just spend the rest of my life in a padded room, bumped so full of drugs I can barely remember my own name. I'll die before I let them do that to me. I'm sorry if this is all my fault. I built a machine I was running it during the experiment. If I'd done a better job, none of this would have happened and wouldn't have changed. But I did change for the better. What are you talking about? When I was growing up, I never had an imaginary friend or believed in a tooth fairy or everything like that. But somehow I knew ghosts were real. I couldn't see them, but I could sense them, and occasionally I'd talk to them. In hindsight, I was a very disturbed child, but I wasn't strong and knowing that drew me to a cult. Then, during the experiment, the most amazing thing happened. They talked back. The language they speak is pure emotion. At first, it almost drove me mad, but over the years I came to understand it, and they told me things. Secrets of the universe, answers to questions that have plagued mankind for eons. The knowledge of the gods. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop there for. I will continue for the next part in the third part of Ghostbusters Legion. So it looks like I'm getting close to a conclusion of Ghostbusters Legion. Okay, so I hope you have a nice Halloween season, and I'll see you for a while.